Thank you.
In amongst the Invercargill shops, you'll find a confectionery store called the Seriously Good Chocolate Company. But the owner, Jane Stanton, is anything but serious.
Jane, thank you for putting me to work. And Ben, how you doing, Ben?
Oh, not too
Getting
bad.
right?
Yeah, I think we're doing all right here.
We're doing OK, but how many hours until we actually get our certificate?
At this rate, a couple.
Thanks very much.
But you're getting there.
Now, little birdie told me that your grandfather was a chocolatier, is that right?
Yes, he was.
Now, what am I making here?
You're making 2 paddocks Pinot Noir?
Pinot Noir. Now, he made chocolate, but someone else came up with the idea with putting wine in chocolate.
Yes.
Who?
I did.
Oh, how surprising. So how did you come up with that idea?
Well, we'd had friends over for a party and I was sort of lying in bed that night and I thought, how can I do something that's different?
You made some?
Yes.
And then what did you do?
I took them up to Gibson Valley and said that I had this idea. So they sent me away to make 50 boxes.
Yep.
And they were very surprised, I think, at the time that they sold so quickly. And from there on, we were making chocolates for Gibson Valley. And now we're doing upwards of 3,000 boxes.
A year?
No, a month.
A month?
A month.
Yeah, between boxes and bags.
And how do you get the wine in the chocolate, or is that a trade secret?
It's a wee bit of a trade secret, but it's in the middle.
It's in the middle, OK.
Shall we say it's infused?
All right.
And our fridge is full of wine bottles of the different brands that we work with.
Does this one have any wine in here, or...?
Yes, this one does. It has a champagne, it has strawberries.
You got
champagne
champagne in there?
Yep.
Wow.
That's why I got it.
And it's actually one of our biggest sellers. And of course,
I'm not surprised, yeah.
well, we're doing boysenberries, strawberries and raspberries. And of course, we call our boysenberries duck poo because we have duck shooting down here.
That's tasty.
And then we do a tayberry, make a duck poo chutney. So you've got to be different.
You call them what?
Duck poo chutney.
Duck poo chutney.
Sounds so tasty.
Yes.
Yes.
And of course, people go for it because it's different.
Yes.
It's got to be different.
The funny thing is, or the strange thing for me, is that you're a diabetic. So can you
Yes.
eat your chocolates?
Not often.
So you can taste them, but...
Yeah.
So that's a little bit... I'm just going to call you weird, really. But, you know, that's strange that you're a diabetic, but yet you've gone into chocolate as a business.
Again, I think it was because of my love of food
Yep.
and the creativity of it, and I thought I'm just not going to give it up.
So it's really the creative kind of process and the spontaneous process that you love. All right, so how are they? What do you reckon?
Look, I think they're coming along really well, but I'm a bit slow today.
You're a little slow, Ben.
I'll stop talking.
Ben.
I think I'm doing all
Ben's
right.
doing well.
Getting the hang of it,
Right.
eh?
A little bit less talking and a little bit more chocolate making, I think.
Let's go, let's go.
While Ben gets back in the kitchen and gets on with the job, Paul enjoys some of Queenstown's highlights.
Great. You should have seen me third hole.
Third hole.
Got a 7-iron out. Beautiful hole in one. Would you believe that?
No,
hole
not at
in
all.
one.
I
mate.
wouldn't believe it.
You wouldn't believe it. What are you doing? That's how good my golf game was. What are you doing, man?
So we've started the dessert while you've been away, you know?
Okay. What have you done?
So
Biscuit
here,
crumbs?
Yeah, this is, again, from the wild walnut from
Yep.
earlier. Their shortbread biscuit, which
Cool.
we've just processed down and with some melted butter.
Nice, in
Then
there.
in here, we've got cream cheese.
Yep.
A bit of caster sugar.
Yep.
And we're just going to cream
it
that
up.
together, exactly.
The Blue River sheep's milk
This is
ice
it.
cream. I'm making a lot of noise here, but I want to taste this because I haven't tried it. Oh,
It's good, isn't it?
oh, that's creamy and sweet and
Can you leave me some for the dessert?
it's beautiful. All right, so that's your filling done. What do you want me to do?
That's it. If you could whip the cream's in the jug there. Into this, we've got some lime juice, which we're just going to put into this pan here. So this is the gelatine leaves. I'm just going to soften these into some cold water so they dissolve properly. That's it, semi-wet, that's fine.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Vanilla pod?
So yeah, if you can just fold in the gelatine lime juice into that mix.
Yeah, I can indeed. And where are you going to put the vanilla pod?
I'm going to scrape the vanilla pod into it as well. And a little bit of zest from a finely grated zest from a lime as well. OK, so I've got the moulds here. We're going to do a little individual cheesecake.
I'm just going to press that in.
That's it. We're just
to
going to
form the base.
Exactly. Classic cheesecake base. OK, so do you want to spoon out in the mould and stick it in the fridge?
And what are you doing with the chocolate raspberries that you made with... Well, Jane made those.
I'm just going to chop some of these raspberries through the ice cream.
Are you going to mix them through the ice cream?
Yeah, give it
As
a bit more,
of
bit of texture and something a bit of difference. Yeah, that's it. I'm just going to smooth the top off there.
Beautiful. And the rest of this?
I'm sure you can look after that.
We'll make a few more later.
OK. So there we go. We're just going to fold this into the ice cream. And that'll, you know, really give it some great texture and flavour into the ice cream. And then we're going to pop that back in the freezer over here.
Good looking machine, this one. What are you doing?
So this is, we're going to make a little coulis or a sauce, raspberry sauce to go with it. So if you just want to grab the glass over.
I can't wait to see this. This is going to be good.
So we're just going to put in some raspberries into the bottom of this glass.
Yep.
A little bit of icing sugar to taste. And a good squeeze of lime juice. Full speed ahead. There you go, that was easy.
Oh, that. Have a smell of that. It's fantastic. So you just want it straight over that?
Straight over that.
And that's going to...
Just sort of marinade for, 5-10 minutes, just so it absorbs all the nice flavours.
Oh, mate. James, I can't even speak, it's so good.
I know, it makes a
The
difference,
ice cream
eh?
with the chocolate-coated raspberries.
Cool.
Jane, beautiful.
So these are set up nicely.
Yep.
So we just pop them out the
A
mould.
little bit of jam.
A little bit of the raspberry jam just on top.
And that's from the same people that you used for the halloumi.
for the biscuit, yeah.
Yep.
Finish with a little bit of sauce.
Gorgeous.
And of course, just a little bit of the ice cream.
And that's it.
That's as simple as that.
Absolutely beautiful. All right.
There we go. Finally, dessert.
Oh, you haven't finished that bottle of wine yet? No. Well done. Dig in, don't wait, go for it.
Chic milk ice cream.
Yeah, it is. Oh, well, I'm not going to tell you, actually, but I'll tell you, it was spectacular.
What's the crunch in the ice cream?
It's freeze-dried raspberries coated in chocolate.
What kind of chocolate is it?
Seriously good chocolate. Invercargill. And mate, this is the office.
This is it.
Unbelievable.
This is our inspiration.
It's extraordinarily beautiful, isn't it?
It's not bad at all.
I love it.
So, how's your time been down here?
Mate, it's been good. Thank you very much for showing me
Of
around.
course, you're always welcome.
I've enjoyed being your assistant and watching you cook, and it's been a great pleasure.
It's been good fun.
And there's still a bit of daylight left. I might play another game of golf.
You need the practice.
Cheers. Thanks.
Bye.
Next week, New Zealand on a Plate visits Christchurch and the Canterbury region, where local chef Jimmy McIntyre and Paul learn how to make chorizo sausages.
My wife won't let me. It takes up too much room in the lounge room.
They pick veggies from a beautiful garden, prepare a classic roast lamb with a twist, and face off in croquet.
Oh, come on, mate. It's a game.